State Senator John Velis is now calling on a state agency to reevaluate the proposed location of a re-entry facility in Westfield. That facility, run by the nonprofit Community Resources for Justice, would house prisoners after their release so they can re-enter society. But local parents and neighbors are protesting the facility since it would go on Northampton Road, which is less than 1,000 feet from 2 schools. Under state law, the city can't stop that facility from going there. Now, Senator Velis, along with Representatives Kelly Pease and Michael J. Finn, wrote to the Commissioner of Probation Services asking him to listen to those parents' concerns, saying, in part, in light of the significant local response to this proposal and the absence of clear communication throughout this process, we urge the Massachusetts Probation Service to clearly communicate the concerns of the residents and elected officials to CRJ. The letter also asks the Commissioner and CRJ to reconsider the location.